Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with my next video. This will be my next comic book haul video, my short haul video part 2. I was supposed to do this video a couple of weeks ago, but I've been so distracted and been doing a whole lot of other things. This is Black History Month, and as you've probably seen if you've been tuned into my channel, I've been posting a lot of shorts videos based off of black characters in the world of comic books, fantasy, and sci-fi. I hope that you've enjoyed those shorts videos as I have enjoyed posting them. Before I get into this comic haul video, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do so and tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Well, again, yes, this is part 2 of my comic book haul. And these books are old. They've been out for at least about 2 to 3 weeks now. I haven't gotten in my new books yet. My new books are still waiting at the comic book shop. Once I get a chance to get up there, of course, I'll do a video on them. But I'm sure, as you probably all, any of you who follow comic books and read them and collect them, know that we have actually gotten our first new issue of this exciting book here you see in front of you. Issue number 1 of THUNDERCATS, written by Declan Shelvey, with also Drew Moss, I believe, on the artwork. This is from Dynamite Comics, and this is very nostalgic because, of course, THUNDERCATS, I think, came out in the 80s, the cartoon series, and they're bringing it back in comic book form. I'm very excited to see this. Again, this is very nostalgic to the 80s. I believe it was the 80s anyway. So I'm glad to see this book, and I'm very glad to have it in my collection. Alas, alas, alas. So, yeah. And I believe if I'm pronouncing his name right, Declan Shelvey has another book in this haul that we'll get to momentarily. Next up, we have Spawn issue number 3. Spawn issue number 349. And issue 350, the big issue, came out earlier this week. I'm sorry about that glare. Came out last week. But this is issue 349. Yes, again, as you can see, I am behind. This is from Todd McFarlane. And this is actually one of the cheapest comic books out there, $2.99. Most of your comic books are $3.99 on up. This is written by Rory McCorville and art by Carlo Barberi. And the interior artwork to this book is phenomenal. And this is actually card stock. And this comic book actually gets the smell of the month, I guess. Smell of the month. Yeah, I love that smell. It smells really good. And it's spectacular artwork here. Here's some of the interior artwork, if you can see that. Very, very nice there. Man, that looks like character from Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax. Okay, yeah, so issue 349. I do have issue 350 on my pull list, like I said, but it's waiting for me at the comic book shop. All right, and I think I've shown this book in my last haul, but since it's Black History Month, I thought I would show it again. This is Harriet Tubman, issue number 4 or number 5 from Massive Comics. This is by David Cronison, and who was also contributing, Cortland Ellis and Sharonda J. Brown. So yes, issue number 5 of Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer. Okay, so got some glare going on there. One of my favorite comic books. This book, wow. I absolutely love this comic book series right here. This is a combination of, this is The Nasty on Vault Comics, written by John Lee, with artwork by Aslan Cahoon. It's a combination to me of Stranger Things and what is the movie that came out in the 80s? Not Jeepers Creepers. What was that movie called? Oh my goodness. Very, very funny movie with vampires. God, man, I can't think of it right now, but it's also, it's like a combination of, again, Stranger Things and Goonies, where an actual fictional character or monster that's on a particular video that these kids are watching actually comes to life. This imagined character or creature comes to life and haunts the town that these kids are living in. Just to give a kind of little short synopsis on the story. Fright Night. That's the movie I was thinking of. It also reminds me of Fright Night. I have issues number 5 and 6, and I very much enjoy this book. It's very funny. It is, and again, it has that creepy element, but it's very funny too. Very entertaining. I highly recommend it. Next up, we get Tenement number 8. Tenement number 9 is actually out now, which is the penultimate issue of this series. This is written by Jeff Lemire with Andrea Sorrentino and Dave Stewart. This book reminds me. It reminds me of I should say the artwork reminds me of actor Michael Rooker, who from Guardians of the Galaxy played as Yondu, and he's also in The Walking Dead. That's who the cover looks like, I should say. This is an absolutely awesome series. Highly recommended for reading and not for the faint of heart. And this is also from Image Comics. Image Comics is pretty much dominating this haul, by the way. Most of the comic books in here are from Image, including this book written by James Tynion the fourth. This is World Tree, another issue. This is issue number 7. Another series I've enjoyed, although it's kind of been a little weird. But it's kind of it has the X-Files, an X-Files vibe with the Shield, I think, which was a detective show that was out a couple of years back. But it has that kind of vibe to it. Issue number 7, and I believe issue number 8 is out, also in my pull list. Once I go get those books. Next up, we have a Moon Man from Image Comics. And this comic book series, this comic book, I think is a one-shot, but I might be wrong. It's written by Scott Makuto and Kyle Higgins, and it's from their Black Market narrative. It actually features black characters in it. The lead characters are black characters, and I haven't read it yet, but I heard it's a very good story, so I can't wait to actually get to reading it eventually. I'm way behind on my books, as I always say. And again, from Image Comics, we have Ghost Machine, and I think this is a one-shot too. Ghost Machine, also using cardstock cover. This is issue number 1, and it's created by... This is actually a creator-owned collaboration comic book. Again, it's a collaboration of creator-owned creators who own this particular book. It's the first in this series for this particular title. I believe it features various writers in the book, including I believe, who is it? Jason Fabak, Brian Hitch, Jeff Johns, and Lamont McGee contributing to this book. And it features some very specific characters, including Junkyard Joe and Redcoat, in this book. Although this character right here almost looks like Ghost Rider. That's a very cool cover here, there. So yeah, Ghost Machine issue number 1. This is a thick book, $4.99 retail price too, by the way. And then my cover of the month. Dracula issue number 4. I think this is the penultimate issue. Dracula number 4, written by James Tynion IV. Another book by James Tynion. He's kind of all over the place in terms of writing a lot of books right now. He's, of course, one of the co-creators and writers of Something is Killing the Children. Something is Killing the Children. Absolutely love this cover. And the interior art is by Martin Simmons. Martin Simmons, I'm sorry. This also uses cardstock, and the interior artwork in here is beautiful. Yep, so Dracula issue number 4. Then we have Crash Down, another Massive Comics issue. This is issue number 1. And this is story by Tom Garcia and Ryan Sargent, with beautiful artwork by Ben Templesmith, I'm sorry. And what I want to say here is that the artwork, the interior artwork is superior. It's superior artwork on the pages here. Let's see if I can maybe show you some of it real quick, if I can. Again, this is published by Massive Comics. Okay, if I can show you some of the artwork really quick. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. I dig that. And again, I'm sorry about the glare. Let's see. Turn back a couple of pages here. Yep. So Crash Down. All right. I don't know the synopsis of the story, but I heard it was good, so I had to definitely pick it up and put it into my comic book collection and in my comic book haul. All right. Okay, let's just put that back there. And the very last book from Marvel, the only Marvel book in this haul, with the 20th Century Fox logo, is of course Alien #4. This is written by Declan Shalvey, the same guy who wrote, the writer of Thundercats, with Andrea Ricciardo and Ruth Redmond. And this series is actually starting over again too. They've been restarting Alien over and over again. I'm not sure why they continue to do that. I do and will say they should continue, you know, in the same storyline that they were doing, which I thought was very interesting. But now they're about to delve into expanding or going into the more history of, I think, Alien 2, which was directed by James Cameron. They're going to start over the Alien series from that direction. I don't know why they're doing that, because they were actually doing really good with the stories that they were currently writing, which actually started with Philip Kennedy Johnson. So I don't know. Marvel has a good or bad habit of doing that, but in any case, Alien #4. So we're back to issue #1 of Thundercats, again written by Declan Shalvey. You've seen the other book that he is participating in, that I just showed. Let me take a sip of coffee too, right, by the way. All right. So this is actually my last comic book haul for the month of February. Again, for Black History Month. I hope that you've enjoyed this comic book haul. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Thank you all for joining me. Peace, love, and hair grease.